Hey guys, Bitcoin Owen here. It looks like there's more trouble on the horizon as regards inflation because the gold is up and stocks are up basically. That's never happened before. Stocks up, gold up. When stocks go up, gold goes down, and when gold goes up, stocks go down. They're always negatively correlated. But recently they've been positively correlated because stocks have been going up, and in tandem with that, gold has been going up. So that's not a good sign, and it can only say one thing, and that is inflation basically, and perhaps hyperinflation if it gets out of control. The Fed and the American and Trump and all of the US government is gradually losing its grip on public finances, losing its grip on the dollar, losing control of public finances and losing control of the dollar. If they lose control of public finances, that means that the dollar is in jeopardy, and the dollar every time the dollar inflates, they lose more control. And recently, the Federal Reserve reduced interest rates when they should have been raising interest rates because inflation was over 2%. And always central banks around the world, when inflation exceeds 2%, they always raise interest rates. But this time they paused for a few months and cut rates. They paused they stopped raising rates and instead they reduced interest rates. And that means that they've lost control of inflation basically. They can't, if they raised interest rates now, it would cause inflation to fall, but they can't raise interest rates because there's too much trouble already in the system. There's too much pressure on the system. There's too many things that are worrying Jerome Powell for him to raise interest rates. Even though inflation is at 3.1%, and that means he should be raising rates to keep inflation down. But yes, that's my news anyway for the day. Those are my thoughts. How's that going to affect us in Ireland? We're deeply dependent on the dollar in Ireland, deeply dependent on US multinationals in Ireland for employment. We've very little British involved. We import from the British, we don't export to the UK. Like, share and subscribe guys to hear more.